Humongous opportunity this week for Barcelona to take control of the top tier of Spanish football. That's right. They got a double match week. That's right. Coming at you. Will they take maximum points or will they open up the door for the Madrids? That's right. We're going to get to that more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video today. It's all about match number 29, that's right, over in La Liga. And we'll get to it in a second. If you're new where you've been, smash your subscribe and your one-stop shop for La Liga is right here under one Ruski. That's right, Barcelona currently top the charts on goal difference, level on points with Real Madrid. But of course, they've got 2 games in the space of, 4 days, something like that. Absolutely crazy for Barcelona. We'll get into all of that and more in a second. If you knew where you've been, hit the old subscribe. Your one-stop shop for Spanish football, Blackburn Rovers, world football. We're going to all here under one Ruski. That's right. Meanwhile, of course, both Real Madrid and Atlético Madrid need to play catch-up. That's right. After Atlético lost last time against Barcelona. Can they close the door once again? We'll take a look at all of it in a minute. Big shout out again to the members. Big shout out to the Patreons. You know who you are. So what we're going to do now is revisit those last round of games, which was before the international break, and then kick on forward to this week's drama, of course, and we'll give you an update on the cheeky old Super Brew. So let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, here it is. It is La Liga, and of course, we are playing catch-up with the games gone by. And these were those, of course, were the matches before the international break. As you see, Las Palmas and Alavés duked it out to a 4-goal Bobby Dazzler, 2-2 in the end. Celta Vigo with a 1-0 win on the road against Valladolid. Mallorca with a massive 2-1 win over Espanyol, got the one spot on the nose. Real Madrid did pick up a 3-pointer against Villarreal, 2-1 on the road. Valencia could only manage a draw against Girona, with Real Betis picking up a 3-2 win over Leganés. I'm with a 2-1 win myself. Bilbao did beat Sevilla 1-0. What's going on here? Bilbao did beat Sevilla 1-0 on the night. Getafe picking up a one-away win over Osasuna. Vallecano and Real Sociedad with a 2-2 draw. But it was all goals bonanza. 6 goals in the end. Between Barcelona and Atlético. What a game that was, guys. What a game. Absolute thriller, of course. But that game does leave Barcelona tip at the top of the table at the moment. Now, here is that table, folks. As you see it, Barcelona are kicking ass and taking names. They're 60 points at the moment, with Real Madrid level on points at the moment for the time being. Barcelona will have 2 matches in the space of 3 or 4 days, and we'll get into them in a minute. Atlético Madrid, of course, a little bit off the pace. 4 points adrift at the moment. Going down is Valladolid, it is Las Palmas, and it is Leganés. And that's been a long time, folks, but it's time to bring you bang up to date with the Super Brew. This is the link if you still want to get involved. Of course, it is late in the day now, but we'll see how you're getting on with the latest predicts. All right, then, folks, this is the table as it stands. Barcelona kicking ass and taking names at the moment. Top of the charts with goal difference. Real Madrid are in second. Of course, Atlético Madrid 3rd and Bilbao are 4th. Going down, Leganés, Las Palmas and Valladolid. But it could all change this week, especially with Barcelona with 6 points on the offering over the course of 4 or 5 days. Now, meanwhile, it's time to bring you bang up to date with, of course, the Super Brew. It's been a long time coming. So these are the latest movers and shakers in the prediction league. You see it's Dream Marley kicking ass and taking names, picking up a respectable 18 points over this past week with Clasherman and Russell Frost in 2nd and 3rd. I'll tell you what now, though, guys, I am out. I've dropped out of it. I haven't predicted in the last couple of games, a couple of match days, so I have decided to throw my hat and resign from the Super Brew. It's just I slipped up. Things got a little bit crazy. But I'll keep doing my thing, which of course is predicting. I'll keep doing this and bring you bang up to date with the La Liga Super Brew as we get it. Xandus, though, is the main man. Music is in 2nd spot, and Russell Frost, of course, like a tortoise, is still in the thick of things at the moment. Keep predicting, keep doing your thing, and if you see your name in there, please smash the old like. Moving forward, these are the next round of games coming at you this weekend over in La Liga, and there is a bit of a Bruce Lee bonus, which I did talk about, and that is, of course, Barcelona taking on Osasuna. That's coming at you on Thursday, the 27th. Of course, Barcelona are red hot favourites. It's in their own backyard, and they're expected to win by the bookies' odds. Now, this is a catch-up game, but it is happening this coming Thursday, so bear that in mind. With, of course, Barcelona also in action, I believe, on Sunday. So I do expect them to beat Osasuna. So by these times these games come around, Barcelona should have a 3-point lead over the chasing pack. So let's get to the round of games, which is starting on Saturday. We've got a Real Sociedad up against Valladolid. That's right, let's get into the deep end on this one. Sociedad coming at you up against Valladolid over at Real Arena. Sociedad under Emmanuel Iglesias sit 12th right now, winless in the last 6 matches on a downward spiral of form up against Valladolid, who are rock bottom, 20th for the table, 16 points for the season and have played Real Sociedad 37 times since 1993. 16 wins for the host, 9 wins for the visitors, and 12 draws between the two sides. Last time around, of course, over at Sociedad, it was a 1-0 win for Valladolid, who actually got back-to-back games without conceding a goal. In fact, they've played 3 matches against Sociedad. In the last 3, they've not conceded a goal against them. Sociedad, not a good opponent, or are a good opponent for Valladolid. They like playing them as they keep on beating them. Meanwhile, Valladolid, though, on the back of that 1-0 loss to Celta Vigo, Sociedad on the back of that 2-2 draw against Vallecano. The bookies, though, they back my boys, Sociedad here. They're expected to win. They should win. I'm going with a 2-1 win as well to get back to winning ways because they've been a bit shit of late. They need to get themselves back into contention if they're going to compete for Europe next season. Let's go to Espanyol up against Atlético, also on Saturday. This is the RCD Stadium over in Espanyol. Manuel Gonzalez, the coach there, 15th for the table, just 1 win in the last 5. Up against Atlético Madrid, who are on a right stinker right now. They've had a right old run of games with the Champions League and Barcelona and all the big boys. They've lost 4 in the spin right now, but they still sit third with 56 points. Speaking of 56, they played 56 times, these two sides, since 1995. 17 wins for Espanyol, 23 wins for Madrid, and there's been 16 draws between the two sides. Last time around, over at Espanyol, was a 3-3 fell away back in May 2023. In fact, the last 3 matches between these two sides have ended up all square, including the reverse fixture in Madrid back in August. Madrid, though, on the back of that 4-2 loss to Barcelona. Mallorca on the back of that 2-1 win over Espanyol last time around. The bookies, though, they'll back Madrid to get back to winning ways. They should do. I think it might just be enough. 1-0 winners to get them moving in the right direction. Let's go Alavés then, up against Vallecano, coming at you on Saturday, March the 29th. That's right, the Estadio de Medrosa. Alavés under Eduardo Coudet, coming at you 17th for the table, 27 points for the season. Just 1 win, though, in the last 6. Against Vallecano, though, coming at you 9th for the table, 37 points for the season. They are winners in the last 5. They played each other 21 times since 1997, but 9 wins apiece and 3 draws. Last time around, of course, over at Alavés, it was a 1-0 win way back in March 2024. Around about this time last season. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture at Vallecano way back in October also ended up with a 1-0 win, but this time for Vallecano. Vallecano, though, picking up a 2-2 draw against Sociedad. Alavés also on the same scoreline last time around, 2-2 against Las Palmas. The odds right here, right now, it is tied, but the Alavés are fancy with the bookies, and I'm going with a 1-0 win, though, for the visitors. That's right, surprise, surprise. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Let's go Madrid then. Real Madrid, of course, up against Leganés, also on Saturday at the Bernabeu. That's right, Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti, 4 wins on the spin. They sit second right now, 60 points for the season. Up against Leganés, Borja Jimenez, the coach, 18th for the table, 27 points for the season. Played each other 16 times since 2003. 12 wins Real Madrid, 2 wins Leganés, 2 draws between the two sides. Last time around, over at this very venue, it was a 5-0 win for Real Madrid way back in October 2019. The reverse fixture, a 3-0 win for Real Madrid at Leganés back in November. Meanwhile, they've also played a second time this season. That was back in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Real Madrid coming out on top with a 3-2 win in Leganés back in February, of course. Coming at you, though, Real Madrid on the back of that 2-1 win over Villarreal. Real Betis with a 3-2 win over Leganés last time out before the international break. The odds right here and now, of course, Real Madrid should win this game. We are all expecting that 3-0 winners. In the end, let's go Getafe up against Villarreal. That's into Sunday, March the 30th. That's right, the Coliseum Alfonso Perez, Getafe, and the Pepe Bordalas, sitting in 11th right now, 36 points for the season, 4 wins of the last 6 matches. Up against Villarreal and Marcelino, they sit 5th right now, 44 points for the campaign, and have taken on Getafe 41 times since 1999. 8 wins Getafe, 24 wins for Villarreal. There's been 9 draws. Last time around, of course, over in Getafe, it was a 0-0 draw back in September 2023. Villarreal, though, on the back of they did pick up a draw as well in the reverse fixture back in October. In fact, 4 of the last 5 between these two sides have ended up all square. Getafe, though, picking up a 2-1 win over Osasuna most recently. Villarreal losing to Real Madrid last time out. The odds right here, right now, it is again tight one. Villarreal are fancy for the victory here, going that way with a 2-1 win on the bloody road. Barcelona against Girona, second match this week for Barcelona, coming at you with Hansi Flick in charge. 92% form for them right now. They are top of the pops, 60 points for the campaign. They've won 4 on the spin at Barcelona. Up against Girona under Michel, the coach there, 13th for the table, 3 draws on the spin, but they are winless in the last 6 matches. They played Barcelona 13 times since 2007, 9 wins Barcelona, 2 wins Girona, and there's been 2 draws between the two sides. Last time out at Barcelona was a 4-2 win for Girona back in December 2023. Girona actually got a good run against Barcelona, just losing once the last 4. They've actually scored 9 goals in the last 3 against Barcelona. However, when you flip that around, Barcelona scored 8 goals in the last 3 games against Girona. Girona, they're picking up 3 draws on the road. Barcelona picking up wins on the spin here massively. Big wins over Benfica and Atletico Madrid in quick succession. The odds right here, right now, Barcelona expected to win this game, so it could be a big old point, and it could be the breaking of the league here. So I'm going to go with the Barcelona victory. I'm going to go with a 3-0 win. Should be easy peasy in the end. And then, of course, it is a downward slope for the title. Bilbao against Osasuna. Coming to the San Mams. That's right, Bilbao under Ernesto Valverde. 4th in the table, 52 points for the season. Back-to-back wins up against Osasuna. Vincenzo Moreno down to 14th right now, 33 points for the campaign. And have played each other 51 times since 1993. 22 wins for Bilbao, 15 wins. Osasuna, 14 draws between the two sides. Last time around, of course, over at Bilbao, it was a 3-2 win for Osasuna. That was in the Copa del Rey this season back in January. The reverse fixture, a 2-1 win for Bilbao at Osasuna back in December. Again, they played each other last time out in the league at this very venue. It was a 2-2 draw, though, back in May 2024. Bilbao, they're picking up a 1-1 over Sevilla. We got Osasuna losing to Getafe last time out. The odds right here, right now, Bilbao should win this one. Go in there as well with a 2-0 win to keep their Champions League dreams alive. Let's go final 3. Valencia against Mallorca coming out of the Mestalla. That's right, Valencia under Carlos Cobahan. 58% form. They're all the way up to 16th right now. 28 points for the campaign. Just 1 defeat in those last 6. Up against Mallorca, Jagabo Areste are 7th right now, and they've got 40 points for the campaign. They played each other 41 times since 1997. 18 wins Valencia, 12 wins for Mallorca. There's been 11 draws between the two sides. Last time out at the Mestalla was a 0-0 draw way back in March 2024. The reverse fixture at Mallorca, 2-1 winners it was back in November. Mallorca are actually unbeaten against Valencia over the last 5, picking up 3 wins and a couple of draws. They're coming into this, though, also on the back of a win, 2-1 winners against Espanyol. Valencia on the back of that 1-1 away draw against Girona. The bookies' odds on this one is tight. Valencia looking good right now under Carlos Cobahan. I think I'm going with another victory for them. 1-0 winners, denting Mallorca's European dreams. Real Betis up against Sevilla. What a game this is, coming at you at the Benito Villamaran. Betis under Manuel Pellegrini are 6th right now, winning 5 of the last 6. They're unbeaten, though, in at least the last 6 matches. Up against Sevilla under Garcia Pimenta. They're down to 10th right now, 36 points for the season. Just 1 defeat in the last 5. They played each other 59 times since 1995. 11 wins Real Betis, 27 wins for Sevilla. There's been 21 draws between the two sides. Last time out, over at this very venue, it was a 1-1 draw back in April 2024. The reverse fixture, a 1-0 win for Sevilla in Sevilla back in October. The hosts on the back of a 3-2 win over Leganés. Sevilla on the back of a 1-0 loss to Bilbao heading into this one. The odds coming at you right here now, again, tight on the bookies. They are going, though, with Real Betis, edging it. I'm going with the 1-1 draw once again to make it a 3rd draw, I think, in the space of 4 matches between these two sides. And then we wrap it all up on Monday, March the 31st. It is Celta Vigo. It is Las Palmas at the Estadio Balaídos. Celta Vigo are kicking ass right now, are 8th in the table, 39 points for the season. They're unbeaten in at least the last 6 matches. They won 4 of that last 6. Las Palmas, though, are winless in the last 11, and they're all the way down to 19th right now under Diego Martinez. They played 26 times since 2001, 12 wins Celta Vigo, 10 wins Las Palmas. There's been 4 draws between the two sides. Last time out at this very venue was a 4-1 win for Celta Vigo way back in April 2024. The Celta Vigo also picking up the reverse fixture, 1-0 winners at Las Palmas back in October. The hosts on the back of that 1-0 win over Valladolid. Most recently, Las Palmas could only manage a draw last time out. The bookies are backing the hosts with the victory as well, as do I. 2-1 winners, Celta Vigo to snatch it. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. As you see, it is Barcelona, it is Real Madrid, it is Madrid, Atletico, and then Bilbao. Of course, what is not taken into account is that Thursday, the 27th match for Barcelona. So they should be 66 points, 3 points clear over Real Madrid. With what, I don't even know, 7 games to play, something like that. Going down Valladolid, Las Palmas, and Leganés at the time of asking. So that's my picks, guys. Make sure you get your own in as well. We look forward to seeing those and more when we return. But until then, we're done.